thought I had like something icky. Oh, hang on. Oh, thought I had something icky over there. So I'm heading to the store. We have a very light breeze coming from this direction of the store, so whatever. It's not enough of a headwind, but I have to do a lot of grocery shopping. Tomorrow, biding my time, no, barring any extreme weather, which I don't think we're gonna have, I'm just gonna take the ferry into Osport and shit. Anyways, so apparently the Eagles lost. I saw a tweet that showed a bunch of Eagles fans flipping over a car and throwing bottles and flaming projectiles all over the place. And they said, "Hey Europeans, this is downtown Philadelphia. Did the Eagles win or lose the Super Bowl?" And I looked at that and went, I don't know. And then I looked over at the what is trending right now, and I was like, oh, they lost. But I didn't watch it last night. I just, after that raid finder, those two raid finders, we'll talk more about that in a bit. I gotta get the bike situated and stuff. Okay, so I was on Ratza, my arms warrior, and I was doing a bunch of quests to get Valdrakken Ramp fully up there, because she was like halfway through the last little bit. They would get her a power infusion, or primal infusion, sorry. Power infusion is for priests. Anyways, so yeah, you get a... So I was sitting in the queue, wound up being like 45 minutes for DPS and a queue. However, I mean, that just seems really long. So I'm out basically questing, doing shit in Thaldraszus. Get into Primal Council. I'm like, well, shit, Aranog's dead. Oh, well, whatever. Then I look up and we're at 5 determination. And so, yeah, was a little bit... So I walk all the way up, like... I thought Aranog was dead, so I just kept walking. And then I realized that, like, all the trash was dead. But there was a line of corpses, well, skeletons, going through that initial trash room with the 4... Anyways, like, the whole area before the Earth Elemental. And I was like, weird. Okay. And that's when I finally noticed that it said 5 determination. And I was like, what is happening on Primal Council? They're like, apparently our tanks like to go swimming in lava. I was like, oh, you mean like standing in the fire pit? They're like, no, like jumping off the platform. To which one of the tanks said, no, I didn't jump, I fell. And they're like, well, we tried to battle res you. But the druid battle res someone that couldn't battle res. They're like, what? Because the other tank died due to something, as they were complaining about. I don't know which determination this was, but the other tank was battle res by a warlock. The druid healer battle res the warlock who was told to battle res the other tank. Do you see where the issue's happening here? But the warlock already burned his battle res. So yeah, we'll talk more here at the store about the rest of the raid finders. So because there's a shit ton of people in raid finder recently that are from very strange servers I've never heard of, they it's completely understandable that being Americans, they're dumb. So I basically, at the end of that, like, I left. I did not continue that one because they were arguing in raid chat about all that. And I'm like, oh, no. Someone's like, you may not want to join this one right away. I'm like, yeah, I'll go take my chances with the Americans. And they're like, wait, what? What's that mean? And I left the thing and I continued my questing. Waited about half an hour because it was like 7 o'clock. No, it was like 7:30 at that time. So I finished the questing, wound up getting my infusion, but didn't actually do anything with it right away. Went back into Raid Finder and got in to a nice fresh run that had issues on Primal Council, but not nearly as many. It was just basically, hey, people usually run off the platform at the beginning, and they're like, no, that's not how we do it on Mythic. And I'm like, this isn't necessarily how it works on Mythic. We're in Raid Finder. But that went relatively okay. Someone was demanding mage food, and I made a little bit of sassy banter remark about who actually uses mage food. And then one of the healers, like, Googled the guild. I'm like, you guys don't have any mythic progression. I'm like, yeah, and we don't do mythic raids. They're like, you don't even have mythic dungeons done. I'm like, yeah, why do you think I'm in Raid Finder? And they're like, you shouldn't, maybe that's why you can't seem to progress, because, you know, your healers are constantly running out of mana. No, they just are self-sufficient and don't need to have it from everyone else. They don't need to rely on other people to provide their mana regen resource. And then went, well, in Mythic guilds they do. I'm on character number 4 through Raid Finder. Well, technically 3. We've been over that one. Let me get done shopping and we'll explain about the second wing. Yes. Okay, where were we? The pit of despair. Anyways, so that run got done. And then I just, you know what, let's just go for the second one. Queue was actually pretty fast. Went in, and Taros was clunky done. Weird. We got to the boss room, and 3 people went AFK, and those 3 people were targeted by the thing we were supposed to stack on, and they were in the back of the room. So we had 3 dead. Well, we had 2 dead DPS and a healer, because the moment we got to the boss room, they went AFK, and we almost immediately pulled. The moment, like, everything chilled. Like, everybody got down the stairs, everybody got within the platform, and then they started a countdown and ran forward. They didn't even, like, raid check or anything, so, fun. The spider boss. I don't know how we got that one done, but it was 2 warlocks and 2 warlocks or a warlock and a shadow priest. Can't really tell sometimes, especially with Void Torrent and Drained Soul. Sometimes they look alike, and I wasn't looking too carefully because I was on a warrior and I was not near them. But they were draining. They were like dual beaming the boss last 1%. I was like, everyone else is dead, all the way down the platform. And our tank left midway through because they were tired of being battle rezzed. So, I was like, okay. They couldn't afford the repairs of being battle rezzed 8 times or something like that. Got mass rezzed. The warlock rezzed the healer mass rezzed everybody. We all got our loot, we moved down, killed the trash. Moved into Kira. nobody knew how to do the fight. I mean, I did. But I wasn't going to, like, pipe up and be the leader, even though I knew what to do, because I didn't know everything to do. And the moment you pipe up and sound like you know what you're doing, they want you to know every little thing. Like, one time I piped up on my mage, and I had healers asking me which heals they should use for this fight. I was like, you should know as a healer. I just know how the basic fight goes because I looked at the dungeon journal. And I've seen it a couple times. Oh. Okay, well, I thought you were the leader. That was years ago. But I've been a little bit hesitant ever since then. Like, unless it's getting really bad and nobody is absolutely figuring it out. But I don't know. Like, I know that you do air and ice together. No, sorry. I know that you do earth and ice you don't do earth and ice together. Because ice, because you pull him and you put him in two elements. One for 50% of his energy, the other one for 50% of his energy. And then when he gets to 100 energy, he summons up big adds of each of those two elements. And then goes to the center and is immune. You have to kill the adds. Once you kill the adds, he drops back down. You pull him to the other two elements in the room. It's split into quarters. And I just know that when fire is up, focus fire. When earth is up, focus earth. Usually it's air and earth, fire and frost. So you focus fire because that thing puts things down. And the moment the fire dies, the lava goes away. This does not count from the actual lava phase, but his things go away. Same thing with the earth. He puts down little earthquake things that are dangerous to stand on. But once it dies, those go away. So the only thing you have to worry about with frost is getting in really close. But that's the issue. With frost and earth, it's like collapse to get in really close to it and huddle for warmth. That's how my brain thinks about it. But with earth, it wants you to spread because it'll put it on 5 people. And if those people are all huddled up, you're going to have the whole raid take 5 critical amounts of damage or something like that. It usually winds up being a wipe because people can't stand outside in the blizzard by themselves and nobody can be inside taking more than 2 of those earthquake things. So we wound up getting Kurog down. I like Determination 3. But that's that. Yeah. I'm eating pizza things and I'm watching TikTok. I have to take care of some video game stuff on the phone, like trains and boats, but their events are ending here in about 10 minutes, so I gotta wait for that.